Well, hello, my peeps. It's Antoinette here, and I'm going to make Papa G's mac and cheese. And I'm going to grill on the Fugo this wonderful T-bone steak that I got yesterday at Meijer's. I have all of the squash cut up. I use the ribbon cut, which I really like. It's these big long strips like so. What's great about these is because they're perfectly like macaroni size. You can just rip them apart. Some of the small ends were already pasta size. So this is such a brilliant idea to use yellow squash, because honestly, yellow squash doesn't have a whole lot of flavor. You have to add the flavor, and so either does pasta really. So I think that's a brilliant substitute for macaroni. Once this part of it is done, then you're almost there. This is a really easy recipe to make. And of course, with Papa G, it only takes 3 minutes. I love that guy. So, he says to put in 4 ounces, so, or that would be 1 cup of cheese. And just layer that. Alright, that's a little bit. Yeah, there we go. This is the perfect pan for this, because it's deeper than a regular 8 by 11. I don't know if this is quite 8 by 11. The Rachel Ray pan, but it's higher, so this is great for this. Ooh, I got a long one there. Alright, that's good. Now we're going to just set it aside, and we're going to make the cheese sauce on the stove. Alright, here we are at the stove, and we're going to make the cheese sauce. So we start out 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream. I have the pan on 3, starting it out low. Alright, 1.5 cups. This cheese sauce is very similar to my eggs au gratin cheese sauce. It's a great basic cheese sauce. You can put it on any vegetable and just kind of adjust the seasonings, you know, depending on what it is. All right, there's 1. One and a half cups heavy whipping cream. That doesn't look like much. All right, we'll go with it. All right, next, in my little measuring bowl here, I have a mixture of seasonings. So exactly, you're never supposed to have the handle out. My mother taught me that, yes she did. For the seasonings, we have 3/4 teaspoons of salt, 1/2 teaspoon ground pepper, 1/4 teaspoon onion powder, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, and 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne. And so that's all the seasonings I have in here. And I'm just going to sprinkle them all in. I forgot I need 3 egg yolks. One. I noticed this time that the farm eggs are much bigger. I don't know what that depends on. If they were if the hen was sitting on them longer or what. Oh, but they were big. These are big eggs. All right. 3 egg yolks. 2 cups. We're going to gradually work into the sauce. At this point, I could turn on the oven to 350. The cheese is starting to melt. I'm going to put the rest of the other bag on top of the squash. I did get my grill cleaned up this morning, and I just still have to get the gas attached to it. Now you can hear the sizzle. It's starting to bubble up a bit. Ooh, look at that. Now it's quite cheesy. All right, 1 more minute. And then we're going to pour it over the squash. And in the oven it goes. We have our mac and cheese in our pan. And now, just look at this. It's looking amazing. It smells really good too. Okay, so we're just going to pour this over the top. Ooh. And just, oops, going over the edge. Yeah, this makes a big pan. I would have thought that I would have needed to make more cheese sauce and use more heavy whipping cream, but no, this really does look like it's enough. Get it all in. Ooh. Yum. All right. So it's just going to melt all the way down to the bottom throughout. I have not tried Papa G's mac and cheese, but I am looking forward to it. I sure hope we're not grounded for so long. The numbers are really rising. Oh, that sauce is really good. Delicious. All right, when that oven's preheated, it's going in. He says for 20 minutes, and then he likes to put on, I don't have it. All right, when that oven's preheated, it's going in. Yeah, Papa G likes to put freeze-dried chives. You take it out of the oven halfway, and because we're going to cook this for about a half an hour, and 40 minutes really, 20 and 20. He likes to pull it out halfway and then sprinkle it with the freeze-dried chives. So I'll pull it out after 20 and see if I need to flip it at all, and we'll see. We'll see you when it comes out. Here's the turkeys. They're all out. Yeah, go away. All right. I'm having a hard time getting this grill fired up. All right, I've tried 3 times already. It says you gotta wait 5 minutes in between each attempt. I'll try again. It's not doing anything. This is the first time I'm trying to light it this year, so it's gonna blow up in my face. All right, I'm gonna give it one more shot. If not, I'm going to cook that steak on the indoor grill. You see, I'm inside. I am highly irritated. I could not get that grill lit. I really want to get a new one. Maybe this year. Maybe this year is the year. But, so I thought, instead of using the indoor grill, I saw it in a Facebook group that steak was excellent in the air fryer. I just got this. I've only used it one time with chicken, and that wasn't a success. I didn't think. I didn't think it was very good. So I'll have to try it again. But I'm going to try it. I put it on steak. That's 370, 15 minutes it says. So I hope they're right. And that my luscious T-bone steak is going to be great in the air fryer. All right, I'm just going to put it on in there. It just fits. Okay, 15 minutes. How does this look? That looks amazing. That's been about, 15. I'm gonna give it 10 more before I go flipping anything around. All right, we'll see you when this is all done. Look at this. Oh, it looks fabulous. And I flipped the air fryer, but this does not take this long. I mean, okay, there it is. I mean, I like my steak a little bloody. So, all right, one more minute on that side, that's it. Okay. I'm only gonna give the air fryer one more minute, that's it. And then I'll plate this up and show you. Okay, so I have let the steak just rest in the air fryer. I just threw a paper towel on top of it. It looks pretty good. I must say, this sure is easy grilling. Okay, I'm ready. So I've got this big, beautiful piece of steak ready for the plate. It smells really great. Let me just show you my steak first. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? This is 2 meals. But I had just put, you know, Papa G had the freeze-dried chives on top, so I just used my Tastefully Simple spinach and herb seasoning. So after it was about 25 minutes or so, I just sprinkled a little bit of that on top, and that looks great. And I love that seasoning, so. All right, okay. Right off the top, I can see that this needs to sit for longer. It's very watery right now. So that should really, I'm gonna just try to take some off the top. But I think that this is going to be one of those things that's better the second day. Let me see if I can just grab a stack. Oh, that looks great. Yeah, it's very watery in the middle, and I even saw somebody say that in the comments on Papa G's site, or on his YouTube page under this. I will link his video. But, alright, that's going to be better tomorrow, even later tonight, but here it is. It gets a little washed out on my yellow plate, but let's taste it. I'm going to just sprinkle my favorite 5 salt and 5 pepper seasoning rub. I'm just going to sprinkle some of that all over both the steak and the mac and cheese. Now, I like, you know, instead of steak sauce, some people like nothing, some people only like steak sauce. I like sour cream, and I always have been that way even before I was low carb. So, lucky for me, that's what I like on my steak. I have a squeeze tube of my Daisy sour cream. Oh, just gonna, I like sour cream like steak sauce. There we go. There is my beautiful, delicious dinner. Let's just taste this. Mmm. It is very good. It's a good substitute for mac and cheese, but it doesn't taste like mac and cheese. We'll see. Maybe it'll be better tomorrow. I will let you know in the comments. Mmm. Let's try the steak. Mmm. Oh, it's pretty good. I generally like my steak medium rare, but you know, to everybody, that means something to, you know, different. All right, this looks end pieces medium, so that means it's going to be really nice and pink on the inside. So I'm very happy with this. I took it out 4 minutes earlier and then let it rest. Mmm. Mm. So this is what you need to do when you're grounded in the house. I don't know, that air fryer might really be a game changer. Maybe I don't need a grill. That Fugo, I've had it with that Fugo. It only works sometimes. That's just how that's just how it is. Ever since I've got it. So it's been like 4 years since I reviewed it. Yeah. I liked it the first year because it was kind of weird. But then after that, it was just nothing but a pain in the you know what. So, all right, peeps, I'm gonna eat this delicious dinner. I would highly recommend this be like a next day deal. It definitely needs to sit for quite a while. Don't forget to like, subscribe, click the bell, and share. We'll see you next time.